Hello everyone, I am Anil Kumar, back here with a new science topic. Today in this class, we will be discussing about a very important topic, but which is often confused, which is often posed with a lot of questions, doubts, and all those things. So in this class, I am going to make sure that hereafter we will not be having any doubts related to this topic. We will be trying to understand it in the better way ever possible. And the topic, even if you can guess it or not, the topic is going to be the refraction of light. Refraction of light. What is refraction of light? What is refraction of light? This is the common question that we face a number of times. Whenever we hear the topic, someone saying refraction of light, what is that? What happened? And with what object the refraction of light happens? I mean, whether it happens with the transparent, translucent, or the opaque things. So we will be understanding. First, we will be making our maximum effort to understand what is refraction of light. So here we go. What is refraction of light means? Refraction of light can be defined as a source of light when it is traveling from one media to another media. There will be a change in the propagation of light. When a ray of light, I would like to repeat it again, when a ray of light travels from one media to the other media, there will be a change in its direction of propagation. That change in the path, we can term it as refraction of light. We will dwell into the reasons why it happens and all those hereafter, but initially we need to understand what is refraction of light. So, the one line which you are able to see perpendicular to the horizontal line, so this is the horizontal line, an imaginary line, and this one is perpendicular to each other. So, it's an imaginary line. It's an imaginary line. Assume that I am going to explain the refraction of light with the help of a small activity. Assume that I am passing a ray of light from the air into the water. So this media is water. The one which you are able to see down is water, and from the air the light ray is traveling into the water. So did you observe any change in the direction of its propagation? Yes, you might have observed that there is a change in the direction of its propagation. Do you think that the incident ray is equal to the refracted ray? Do you think that the incident ray that you are able to see here is equal to the refracted ray that is there in the water? No, it is not. There is a difference, and this change in its path, we call it as the refraction of light. The refraction of light. See, if you carefully observe the incident ray, this incident ray is away from the normal. This yellow color imaginary line about which I explained at the beginning, we call it as a normal. And this incident ray is away from the normal. But when you come to the same ray, when it is entering into the water, we observe that the ray is moving towards the normal. So from this what we can say is that when a ray of light, when it passes from a rarer media to the denser media, it moves towards the normal. When a ray of light, when it passes from a rarer media to the denser media, it moves towards the normal. Here in this case, the rarer media is A. What do you mean by a rarer media? Here in the air, we have been learning ever since our third class or fourth class, the particles in the air are very loosely arranged when compared to the water. And the particles in the water are loosely arranged when compared to the solid. So here what I want to tell you is that among these two, air is the rarer media and the particles are rarely arranged. Okay, spaciously arranged. Whereas water is a denser media in comparison with air. When you compare water with a a slab of glass, the water becomes a rarer media in that case. But in this case, air is the rarer media. So we observe that the ray of light, when it is moving from rarer media to the denser media, we observe that it is moving towards the normal. So this thing I have already explained in case of my definition when I begin this class. This denotes the refraction of light. This is the refraction of light. So let us try to understand more clearly here. So this should be its actual path. The red colored line, the one which is moving in the water, is it should be its actual path. Okay, but what we see, the line which is blinking is its actual path. The line which is blinking is the actual path. But what should be its actual path? This one, the dotted line should be its actual path. But that was not seen. Why? Because the speed of light, it depends on a phenomenon called as speed of light. The speed of light is different in different media. The speed of light in water, the speed of light in air, and the speed of light in a solid differs. So we'll try to understand that. So this is the actual ray, the one which is blinking is the actual ray. But what should be the actual ray? The one which should be which is the dotted line. But we didn't get it. Okay, it's because of the refraction of a light. Yes, you can clearly see the difference. You can clearly see the difference here. This is an extrapolated one. Okay, this is an imaginary one. We think that it should pass like this, but did it pass like that? No, it did not pass like that. It passed by bending a little bit towards the normal, and that phenomena we call it as refraction of light. Hope this is clear to you. Yes. If you have any doubts related to this topic, you can put those doubts to me. You can get those doubts to me by placing them in the comment section, so that whenever I come across them, I will be very glad to get your doubts clarified. So now let us try to understand why this happens. Let us try to understand why this happens. What is the reason behind this? The reason behind this is, as I have already told you, it is because of the difference in the speed of the light in different media. The speed of light in air is 3 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second, whereas the speed of a light in water is 2.2 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second, and whereas in solid like a glass, it is about 2 into 10 to the power of 8 meters per second respectively. So it travels with a less speed. Why does it travel with less speed? What is the reason behind that? Means as the particles are little compactly arranged, the speed of light decreases. Let us assume, let us relate this topic with a regular topic. You are riding a bicycle, let us think, and the air is blowing from behind you. Okay, or there is no blow of air. The air is not blowing with a lot of speed, let us think. We will be moving with a lot of speed. But what if the air is blowing with a lot of speed in the opposite direction, coming from the opposite direction? Can you move fast? No, we cannot do that. No, we cannot do that. Our speed decreases. Our speed decreases as the air particles that are arranged compactly increases. Here also, the same thing is happening. What is happening means, as the particles are increasing, speed of light is decreasing. And even there is a change in the direction of propagation of light, and the light is moving towards the normal. We have seen. Yes, when a ray of light travels from one media to the other media, if you consider one as a lower density media and the other one as a higher density media, what happens is that the light moves from in case of lower density to the higher density, it moves towards the normal. But if it is from higher density to the lower density, it moves away from the normal. This also should be taken into consideration. That means, let me tell you, just now I have shown you a diagram. Let me move back to that. Let me get rid of all these things. Yes. So here in this example, what happens is, yeah, the same light, the one which is straight passing towards the downside, once after moving from the water into the outside media, there will be a bending of light again, which I have not mentioned here, but you might be very clearly understanding it. So if we draw a normal here, if we draw one more normal here perpendicular to this line again, we'll observe that when it is coming out of the water, the ray of light travels away from the normal. The ray of light travels away from the normal. Why is it moving away from the normal? Means it is moving from the denser media to the lower media. But in this case, what we have seen, the light is traveling from rarer media to the denser media. So when it is traveling from denser media to the lower media, rarer media again, the reverse happens. That is, it moves away from the normal. I repeat it again, when a ray of light is moving from the rarer media to a denser media, it moves towards the normal. When a ray of light is moving from a denser media to a rarer media, it moves away from the normal. Yes, and this is the reason. The speed of light is different in different media, and because of that, the phenomenon whatever we have discussed, that is the refraction of light, mainly takes place. Yes. So with this, I would like to end this topic. If you have any doubts, you can come to me with your doubts.